When it comes to buying SUVs, it is very easy to find yourself lost between the array of models. One mistake, and we hear many buyers are stuck with the wrong car for their lifetime. So here we are, with 5 recommendations and 5 don't buy warnings for SUVs in the year 2024. Let's begin with the don't buy ones. You'll hear it a lot from the owners of the Volkswagen Tiguan 2024 that after just one oil change, their new Tiguan used 3 quarts of oil. Volkswagen refused to address the issue, claiming that adding oil between maintenance is standard procedure, and that this was within specification. This alone is a strong reason for you to steer away from this car. Customers voice worries about it despite its price of about $30,000. Buying models like 2024 Toyota RAV4 LE within this price range would have been better. Adults can find the Tiguan uncomfortable due to its extremely tight third-row seat. It has some confusing touch controls, so you have to be very careful while driving. Getting distracted at that time isn't what you call safe. You may experience excessive acceleration or a sense of lack of power when the engine responds too quickly or too slowly. The front-wheel drive Tiguan's EPA estimated combined fuel economy of 26 mpg makes it even less desirable despite its cost. These are the reasons certified pages and automobile reviewers have recommended buyers not to buy this car in 2024. We recommend the same. The EcoSport is another SUV that you should stay away from. Yes, the car may have some positive sides, but we think you should proceed only after you've understood the risks completely. You'll notice they don't bring up the EcoSport while discussing the top small SUVs. We think we know why. Firstly, the drive quality is poor. You'll find that it lacks enthusiasm and provides poor handling and steering. Even with the standard all-wheel drive, this subcompact SUV is still not as engaging as we had hoped. Comfort driving becomes a far-fetched idea with EcoSport, because they should have really improved the interior. Once you buy it, you wouldn't bear the fact very well. The majority of its substitutes get higher gas mileage. It uses a lot of fuel for a tiny SUV. If you've kept a track of the automotive world, we think it is hard to miss that the release of the Ford Maverick has declined EcoSport's share in the mainstream market. Ford acknowledged as well that the EcoSport was unsuccessful. Despite all that, a lot of individuals are searching the used market for EcoSport. The fact that the 2022 model year was its final one is a subtle hint from the manufacturer that there are superior alternatives available. Therefore, it is best not to purchase even a second-hand EcoSport. The Ford Explorer XLT has far too many mechanical issues to warrant its exorbitant price tag of more than $40,000. Consumers grumble that a shortage of replacement components keeps their cars in repair facilities for weeks at a time. We don't think you would like that. Many customers are unhappy with their purchase and wish they had chosen the Kia Seltos LX 2024 instead. There is hardly much room inside the Explorer, and people have complained about how unpleasant it is to handle and how cheaply made the interior is. For weeks at a time, owners of the $41,600 worth Ford Explorer XLT are left waiting for new components because there is never enough of them. Many regret purchasing it since they believe they could have gotten a better deal on a 2024 Kia Sorento LX for the same amount of money. As stated by Edmunds Inspections and Surveys, the Explorer XLT also features a small interior volume and subpar building materials, which have an impact on the comfort and longevity of the vehicle over time. The chairs in the third row lack cushioning and are somewhat rigid. The all-wheel drive model gets 23 mpg combined, while the rear-wheel drive variation gets you 24 mpg combined. The hybrid version's gearbox occasionally seems clunky. The Ford Explorer XLT is seen negatively by the industry in part because of these issues, so by us. So yes, you shouldn't be keen on buying this one. The Hyundai Kona is another vehicle that gives serious doubts to those considering buying it. Owners report that it has parts that are not as durable, which has led to many selling their cars because of the frequent failures. Software glitching is another problem you may have to endure with this SUV. Despite its reasonable price, many owners express disappointment, wishing they had chosen a more reliable choice like the Kia Sportage LX, which is anticipated to cost about $27,000. Kona gives you a very unsteady ride at bumps. It produces abrupt jerks. Another reason you might want to give it a second thought. The Kona also has silver buttons that are difficult to see at night. Many customers regret their purchases due to reliability concerns, which are made worse by problems with recalls and poor customer service. It could make sense to hold off till a new model year to find out if these issues have been fixed. The EPA rates the 2024 Kona up 29 miles per gallon in the city and 34 miles per gallon interstate, the part where we see people having conflicting opinions. Yet, we recommend you to play a bit safe while buying this model. As most will recognize the brand Jeep, it's off-roading. However, it appears that the brand, which is designed to produce tough cars, has reliability issues. Consider the Jeep Compass from 2024. There's no arguing that this SUV has a tough appearance. It still receives a lot of criticism regarding its mechanical soundness. Its engine is far too noisy, and its cruise control has a tendency to shut off abruptly. The fact that Jeep didn't make the Compass an easy car to navigate will piss you off, especially if you're someone who prefers cars with simple interiors and controls. Owners reported that even the most sophisticated driver assistance features are difficult to use and adjust. There is room for improvement in the way it drives. The 2024 Jeep Compass's steering is quite numb, in contrast to other SUVs. We don't think you'd like the part where you have to pay close attention to avoid gliding off the road. The Compass can be very demanding because it is quite sensitive and necessitates some control and attention. So this is where you should rethink your considerations on this SUV from a posh brand. Gladly, we're done with what you shouldn't buy. Let's jump to the optimistic part of this video. Speaking of the Crosstrek, this is one of the best things you can check out in the SUV market. It's really impressive as a daily driver, especially if you live in an area with crazy weather. The standard all-wheel drive makes it super reliable, which is a huge plus. The all-wheel drive system is really smart, automatically sending power to all wheels when needed. So, if you're driving in rain or on slippery roads, you'll feel much more stable. Whether you're just commuting or planning a weekend off-road adventure, this car handles it all with ease. And for about $26,540, you get a great blend of design and tech that makes driving fun and safe. No wonder it's one of the top SUVs on Edmunds. Plus, it's fuel efficient up to 28 mpg in the city and 34 mpg on the highway, so you won't be breaking the bank on gas. Inside, it's spacious, which is great for both passengers and cargo. You won't feel cramped at all, and with features like improved traction control, higher ground clearance, and an advanced suspension system, it really rocks on tough terrain. The 2024 model also has some fantastic tech. It comes with adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning with lane keep assist, and automated emergency braking, all part of Subaru's EyeSight driver assistance package. Seriously, it's packed with everything you'd want in a car. We highly recommend it to you. The 2024 Toyota RAV4 is another impressive SUV that drives smoothly, has a spacious interior, and offers you plenty of utility. It saves gasoline, rides quietly and comfortably, and handles with confidence with the functionality of the available all-wheel drive systems. It's perfect for both urban chores and more challenging excursions, with a large feature set and a price range that accommodates different budgets, starting at around $30,070. The RAV4 strikes a balance between affordability and features. It's not just about the price, it's a practical vehicle that consistently ranks among the best-selling SUVs in the US. Its focus on getting the job done means you can count on it for daily tasks, whether it's running errands or heading out on a weekend adventure. The RAV4 offers impressive fuel efficiency, with front-wheel drive models achieving up to 35 miles per gallon on the highway. Even the TRD off-road version, which is designed for rugged terrain, returned a solid 32 miles per gallon during testing. This means the car won't loot you at the pump. Inside, the RAV4 is all about comfort and storage. Plus, the rear seats fold down easily, giving you plenty of cargo space, perfect for road trips or trips to the grocery store. Safety is another strong point. Toyota includes a comprehensive suite of driver assistance features across the lineup, so you can feel secure behind the wheel without needing to opt for the pricier trims. See the difference with the don't buy ones? Next on our recommendation is the 2024 Kia Telluride. It has a strong V6 engine and a spacious interior, making it great for families. The cabin feels upscale, which adds to the overall comfort. The Telluride is a 3-row SUV, so there's plenty of room for passengers and cargo. It has a towing capacity of 5,500 pounds, which is useful if you need to haul something. For fuel efficiency, the front-wheel drive model offers 20 mpg in the city and 26 mpg on the highway, which is decent for its size. The starting price is around $39,215. Riding in the Telluride is comfortable, thanks to its smooth drive and supportive seats. There's enough space for everyone and their belongings, so long trips are easier. In terms of safety, the Telluride comes with many driver assist features, like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and automated emergency braking. These features are effective and user-friendly. All models include important safety technology, such as forward collision warning. Overall, the Telluride is practical, safe, and comfortable. We say it is a sensible option for SUV buyers, and if you require more proof, it's been recognized by Car and Driver as one of the top SUVs for 2024. That's something, isn't it? Good performance and efficiency are features that many purchasers prioritize. We tell you, the base model of the Honda CR-V Hybrid is perfect for such demands. If you have the budget, the 2025 Honda CR-V Hybrid is more than worth a look. It's recently released and has received positive reviews for its fuel efficiency and smooth ride. According to EPA estimates, the hybrid model has a combined fuel economy of 40 mpg with front-wheel drive and 37 mpg with all-wheel drive. The CR-V Hybrid uses a 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine paired with two electric motors, providing you 204 horsepower, which is much more than the 190 horsepower in the non-hybrid version. The powertrain is quiet and delivers reliable performance. One downside is that cargo space is slightly reduced due to the hybrid battery, but we think the trade-off is worth it for the fuel savings. While its handling isn't as sharp as some competitors like the Mazda CX-50, the CR-V makes up for it with a smooth ride and strong safety features. The interior is semi-upscale and designed for passenger comfort, enough so you can score a pleasant drive with it. Overall, the CR-V Hybrid is a good option. You've got the option of the CX-90 or the CX-90 Hybrid, and honestly, either one is a solid choice. Mazda's new SUV is stepping in for the CX-9 and is aiming for a more upscale market. You can tell by its inline six-cylinder engine, which is usually found in luxury SUVs like the BMW X5. The CX-90's 3.3-liter inline six gets a boost from a 48-volt hybrid system. It should give you either 280 or 340 horsepower, depending on the trim. It's got enough power to make highway driving enjoyable, even if it won't outpace a sports SUV. With all-wheel drive and an 8-speed automatic transmission, it's a great option for city and highway commutes. Plus, the handling is sharp, and there's hardly any body roll. But it's not just about performance. This mid-size SUV is designed for comfort too. It can fit up to 8 people, and you can even opt for captain's chairs in the second row. Just a heads up though, the third row can be a bit tight for adults. There's plenty of cargo space for your everyday stuff, and the materials used for the seats and dashboard feel nice, not cheap. If you're after a luxury mid-size SUV that won't break the bank, we think the CX-90 is a great pick. It's priced reasonably, with the nicer trim starting around at $50,000. That was basically it. Hope you found help with our suggestions. See you in the next one with more auto insights.